This is WNEP's Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. Join us for streamside adventures. Days in the field with new and old friends. It's all about making memories and following traditions. And exciting hunting experiences with interesting people. We've captured the beauty and majesty of the great outdoors, and it's all next on Pennsylvania Outdoor Life.
Hello everyone and welcome to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. I'm Don Jacobs in the Pennsylvania Outdoor Life cabin. I got to tell you what, an exciting week in the woods, right? You had the bear season and the doe season. You could archery hunt for bucks. A lot of animals probably harvested. Send us your photos. But for right now, we're going to talk about the fall bite on the Susquehanna River. Now, we are down near Sunbury, and we fished with Steve Lowe. Steve is the new owner of Southside Outdoors, and he's a guide, and he took us fishing.
We're on the Susquehanna River at the Shady Nook boat ramp. We're gonna put in here, fish a couple of these pools, and try to find some bass. Might run into a walleye or catfish even, who knows, but we'll definitely try to catch some bass.
So here we are, buddy. We're on your section of the river that you love. What are we gonna throw?
We're gonna start out today with some search baits. This is a little 3 1/4 inch swim bait,
okay,
on a little 1/8 ounce ball head.
And what kind of retrieve?
We're gonna keep that in the middle of the water column at a pretty steady pace, and then we'll adjust as we go. Some days they want it slow, some days they want it ripping. It just depends on their mood.
And you said you're gonna give that to me.
Yep, okay. You're gonna fish with that.
And what are you gonna fish with?
And I'm gonna throw a weightless soft jerk bait.
And that's what that's
yep,
all that is, right?
Mimic minnow twitch. I'm gonna actually nose hook it with a simple little offset 2/0 hook. It's an owner hook. I'm gonna hook that bait right in the chin there and come out through. And then that'll give that, impart a whole bunch of swerving, swimming action to it as I twitch that along.
Nice and simple.
Nice and simple, yep.
Okay.
White's my favorite color. Again, it's a reaction. Looks very realistic, darting like a wounded bait fish.
And we're gonna fish against a bank, or?
Yep, we're gonna pull the boat out a little bit. We're just gonna work down this part of this pool here, throwing towards the little grass edges, the little pockets.
Okay. So how are you gonna fish that? Okay.
It's simple, toss it out at a nice angle, not downstream, not upstream, just at a mid where I can get a nice, and then little twitches. You'll actually be able to see that bait just dart side to side out there, like a wounded bait fish. We had them. There's a little bit better of a fish, yeah. A little bit better of one. Feisty. With these cool nights, they are definitely not lacking any energy. That is for sure.
Nice Susquehanna bass.
Yeah, this is a decent representation down this way of what we have a lot of. Just a healthy age class.
What do you think, 3 years?
Yeah, 3, 4 years old, yeah, yep. I mean, they're clean. Yeah. We have no marks, just beautiful fish.
Absolutely, nice job.
And fun.
Yeah.
Good fishing. We're just starting to feel these crisp, cool, early fall nights. So it's starting to kick off. The fall bite is coming. Yep.
Now, when you say fall bite, is that because they're like I was always taught, trying to beef up for the winter?
They are. Yep. They're just fattening up. They're eating, getting their stores ready for the long winter. Yep.
Here we go.
What do you got?
Oh, he's a jumper.
He is a jumper.
Nice.
We'll get use out of my new net here.
So as a guide, that's what you do, right?
Yeah, we want to make sure.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's feisty. Just a little guy, but hey.
All right, so you give me a rod, you give me a bait, and you even net my fish. I love this stuff.
Exactly. Take it off, yes. Yep, yep.
I love this stuff.
Yep. Again, beautiful little fish.
Yeah,
yep.
Thank you.
Yep, lots of that age class in here. In a few years, it'll be a giant.
So what kind of talent, skill does somebody have to have in order to use you as a guide?
Just the will to want to go fishing. I've worked with every age. I've had from little guys to older gentlemen. We can cover it all. Yep, I have no, a a lot of times the experience, we can get you on fish and just have a good time, enjoy this beautiful river. We have so much grass this year for being relatively a high water year on the river.
Yeah.
It really, it grew a lot. And I think some years that's a good thing, give all the small fish a spot to hide, you know, it'll protect this year's little guy.
That one?
Came back for it. Yeah, little guy there. There's actually a couple of them that chased it in together there. They're aggressive. There's a lot of different ways to rig a soft plastic fluke. You can rig them there's 4 or 5 different real popular ways. I prefer the nose hook style.
Well, it obviously works for you.
Yeah.
So tell me about gear. Do I have to bring my own gear, or do you supply gear?
I supply all the gear. You're welcome if you have a favorite fishing rod or something you like to, no problem bringing along. If you have a certain technique you want to focus on, like, hey, I fished this some, but I want to tweak on or try, let me know. Maybe it's something I can help you out with. There's a big one.
Big one?
Yeah, bigger one. There's 2 or 3 with them. A little bit bigger.
That's a nice fish, buddy.
Yeah, it is. That's a little. They all look the same size that came in with them. Everybody looked to be the same size. We'll just stick him in the net quick.
Nice job.
Yeah, that's again a nice representation of what we got here in this river.
A single hook, a white piece of plastic.
Single hook, a white piece of plastic. Yep, and again, there's a variety of colors, but white helps both to trigger the fish and to be able to see it. Like that there, we seen a fish or 2 come up on it. Yeah. And I actually started fishing it a little bit slower, a pause and a float.
Nice going, man.
Yep. And they're beautiful because there's all different. You get this one's like a solid color fish. And you'll get a lot of them with real distinct bars and
nice going.
Yeah, they have a very neat variety to them.
So that was just the start of our fishing trip. The day got better as we stayed on the river. Now we're going to take a short break. When we come back, wait and see some of the pigs that we caught. We'll be right back.
We want the